welcome. We are so glad that you're able to join us today. You're probably here because you're about to watch somebody that you care deeply about walk across that stage. Class of 2024 has faced plenty of adversity and turbulence over their schooling career. That's why we, as a district, adopted the theme, attitude over adversity. No one embodies those words better than West Ada graduate Courtney Lynch. When Courtney was born, she weighed 1 pound, 8 ounces. Doctors told her parents that she would likely never walk or talk. She faced so many educational challenges, and yet she met them all. I believe that her story is a perfect way to frame this day for each of you. Let's listen to her recent speech at her alma mater, Centennial High School.
You all have hard stuff that you're dealing with. You all have stuff that you deal with on a daily basis. Sometimes it's harder than other times. But remember, Courtney, remember all that she's done, and you can do some of the same things that she's done.
My motto is, if something is too difficult for you, just never give up.
She's always had this burning drive to accomplish whatever it is she decides she wants to, even as a baby. And coming into it with thinking she's not going to walk, she's not going to talk, and then to see this is amazing.
All through school, I had a good teacher that would push me and give me that confidence that I can do it, and look at how far I've come. I always had a fear of speaking in public because I thought people would make fun of me because of my speech problem due to my disability.
And I know she's had so many educators along her path, her journey through West Ada, that helped build her confidence, but they were support for her. It's all inside of her. I mean, she was a spunky little first grader. There was no stopping her.
I really like that motto, like attitude over adversity, because you can control how you react to certain stuff. And listening to Courtney, it was just like I hope everyone got a message out of it and got motivated from the words she said, because they're very meaningful.
So, again, round of applause.
Oh, I'm very proud of myself every day. Like, I wake up and be like, wow, I cannot believe I'm here.
Wow. Can you believe that you're here? Graduation is a time of excitement and pride. But let's be honest, it can also be challenging. Change is difficult, but your graduate, your loved one, is ready for the future because of a partnership with you and all the wonderful teachers that have guided them every step of the way. The class of 2024 is beyond ready. They are West Ada ready. So let's go. Thank you for being here, and help me welcome the class of 2024.
If you are not already, would the audience please stand to join us for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner? Please be seated. Thank you, Renaissance Chamber Singers, for that beautiful rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. Good evening and a warm welcome to our graduating seniors, board members, district administration, Renaissance staff, parents, guardians, family, friends, and those joining us through the live stream. Thank you for joining us to celebrate Renaissance High School's 16th commencement ceremony this evening. My name is Meg McGroarty, and I have the pleasure of serving as the principal at Renaissance High School. We are fortunate to have several distinguished guests and staff on stage tonight to help honor our graduates. I would like to take a moment to recognize and introduce those who are seated behind me on the stage. When your name is called, please stand and give everyone a wave as you are introduced. I ask the audience to hold applause until all podium personnel are standing. Trustee David Benetti, Trustee Chair Lori Frazier, Superintendent of West Ada Schools, Dr. Derek Bubb, Chief Academic Officer Marcus Myers, Director of Educational Services, Dr. David Reinhardt, Assistant Principal Wyatt Tustin, Assistant Principal Wendy Palmerton, IB Coordinator Dr. Michelle Farrell, College and Career Counselor Tammy Schneider, Academic Counselor Kelly Haas, and Academic Counselor Lisa James. Thank you for supporting our graduates tonight. In the first row of graduates, you will notice that we have placed an In Loving Memory chair. This chair is a heartfelt tribute to honor all loved ones who are not able to be with us, but are forever in our thoughts during this significant milestone. It symbolizes our collective memory and respect for those who have touched the lives of our community. We hope this gesture brings comfort and a sense of presence as we celebrate the achievements of our graduates together. Joining us tonight are three special guests, graduates from Centennial High School and their principal, Jason Robarge, who will present their diploma when the time comes. Welcome. We are so glad to have you as honorary Voyagers for the evening. As we begin our program, I would like to take a few moments to address our graduates directly. You are a special class for me. You are my first graduating class of Voyagers. You have helped guide and shape me on my journey leading at Renaissance. I want to acknowledge and thank Dr. Hawkins for getting you 3/4 of the way. She left me the fun year. I have struggled a bit to come up with profound wisdom to share with you today, and I realize that the best advice is simple. So I will offer you just a few pieces of life advice. Always show gratitude, don't forget to be present, and be content. Keep in mind that each of these is applicable to tonight, but they are also more broadly applicable, so I'll say a few more words about each. To begin, always show gratitude. Tonight is about celebrating your accomplishments, but it is also about all of the people who are here because they have supported you in some way. Make sure to take a moment and show them gratitude, both for their attendance and for the support they have given you over the years. Always be grateful for the experiences you have had, and always show gratitude to those who helped you get there, even when the getting was a little rough or took a turn you didn't expect. Next, don't forget to be present. Take the time to be present and enjoy the moments you will have over the next several days as your accomplishments are celebrated and as you prepare for the next leg of your journey. Each of you have so many talents and abilities that will carry you to some outstanding places in life. I encourage you to pause and enjoy the moments without always being focused on what comes next. It's very easy to always think about the next thing, the next goal, the next event, the next deadline. If we allow ourselves to be too hung up on all of the nexts in our lives, we miss what is happening in the small moments, and that is where life truly takes place. Finally, be content. I wish for each and every one of you to find contentment in everyday life. Please note, the English teacher in me couldn't help this, that I used the word contentment very intentionally. I didn't say happiness. Life will bring lots of ups and downs. It is my sincere belief that if our aim is perpetual happiness, then we will be continually disappointed. Conversely, if we consistently expect disappointment, we will miss the many, many small joys that life brings. Therefore, my wish for you is to aim for contentment as you experience all of the joys and sorrows that come with a full life. The potential of this class is outstanding. You will all do amazing things, and things that will make our world a better place, and things that are just plain hard to do. I believe that each one of you has the kindness and determination within you to do these things to make the society in which we live a better place. Go forth and improve our world, class of 2024. Next, I have the pleasure of introducing a true Renaissance institution, a beloved staff member, someone whose laugh can be heard throughout the hallways, along with consistent words of encouragement. It is my honor to introduce our chosen staff speaker, Mr. Brian Kennebrew, with his speech, The 4-Year Journey.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight and celebrating the 2024 class graduation. Class of 2024, we started this journey together. You as an incoming freshman and me as an incoming transplant from California. We both struggled finding our way through that crazy COVID year and trying to figure out who was behind those masks, but we made it through together. I was not one of the academic teachers, but I did teach the kids some things. I taught them how to keep their parents' Geico and medical insurance down by not hitting me or Mr. Tustin, and by looking both ways before crossing the street. 10th grade year, some of you started to come into your own. Some now driving cars like Amron in the sports car. Maida driving the orange compact car. And Trey with the white love box, just to name a few. Also, fashion played a big part for some. Students started to express themselves. Samara and Trey had the shoe game on lock. '11th grade year, classes started to get harder. Making college choices were getting tougher. Graduation was a year away, and it started to show. You watch the senior class ahead of you, and you learn the ins and outs of what your 12th grade year would look like. This year, your 12th grade year was now here, and I remember the first day you students walking through the door, excited because now it was your time to lead. The class of 2024 has so many great students, many going to different colleges, the military, and the workforce. This senior class hard work and dedication inside and out of the classroom helped garner many awards. Renaissance High School has student athletes that were all league, all state, and played on state championship teams. We also have academic state champions and many with scholarships, keeping the school as one of the top schools in the state of Idaho, all of which deserves a round of applause. The 4-year journey we've had together has been nothing short of amazing. I hope I had a little hand in your success, because whether or not you know it, you had a big hand in helping me through a big loss in my life. With all your warm greetings and smiles, you kept me going. To all the seniors that came by and gave me high fives or fist bumps every day and told me to have a good lunch, thank you. To the BFF Bazinga crew, Hattie, Valerie, Sandra, Luis, Johnny, MK, Samira, Lon, and Yesenia. Thank you very much for making this year so special with all the laughter, good food, and the great talks about life. To Ava, Andrew, McKinley, Mac, Valeria, thank you for helping me passes out this year. Nathan Lowry, thank you for choosing me to walk with you on the baseball field on Teacher Appreciation Night. I was truly honored. I could talk about these seniors all night, but I will leave you with this. Our time as students and security ends today, but my love and admiration will never end. But I know this group will be successful in whatever they choose to do. Please, never forget your time you had at Renaissance High School, my first graduating class of 2024, Voyagers Forever. Thank you all so much. It is now my pleasure to introduce our combined band, orchestra, and choir performing Pure Imagination, arranged by Mark Hayes.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. You will find in your mind there's a world of endless fascination. What fun place to be than in your imagination. You can dream any dream. You can savor every situation. Life and there's a sensational sensation. If you want to see magic lands, close your eyes and you will see one. Wanna be a dreamer, be one. Anytime you please, and please save me one.
What a wonderful performance. Thank you to our amazing Renaissance musicians, their director, Dr. Peck, and their student conductor, Marcus de Vera. Our next speaker is a wonderful young woman who has spent the last 4 years lighting up our hallways with her smile. Please welcome Ella Hessing with her speech titled, Every Day, Everywhere.
Hello, class of 2024. Started from the bottom, now we here. I don't know where here actually is. It might be lower than we started, but hey, that's for you to decide. But just looking around the room right now, it's seriously insane to consider all of the growth that we've had in the last 4 years. And as much as I hate to say it, we really did start from the bottom. I'm really sorry to reopen any traumatic wounds here, but I can vividly remember my first ever class at Renaissance, where we spent the entire time trying to teach Mr. Curl how to unmute. Or then, in my third period class, I had to muster up all the courage in my body to unmute my mic and say, "Ni hao," for the first time ever in Mandarin. Or all the other remote days that ensued, where Russell Hill's microphone and camera were conveniently broken every time we had a group project. But there is one positive moment from this point in time that really sticks out in my mind. And that was in person after my US history class's Patriots versus Loyalists debate. And afterwards, I went into the hallway and I talked to my ops, the Loyalist team. And I don't even remember who was on it. I know Gary and Payne was one of them. But all I remember is it was one of the first times that I talked and truly connected with strangers here at Renaissance outside of a group project. That moment, that seemingly and relatively insignificant moment to me now, meant the absolute world to me back then. Starting high school in such a challenging time made any small interaction, any small day-to-day win worth that much more and appreciated that much more. But eventually we got out of the trenches that were freshman year, and the normalcy and busyness of Renaissance life ensued. And with that, these small moments of joy, of laughter, connection, whatever it may be, they became more prolific, so much so that I think they began to go unnoticed. I myself became so worried about my classes and my future that I rarely stopped to take in all the present moments happening right in front of me. However, fast forward to now, I've yet again found myself under these conclusionary sort of circumstances that, like freshman year, have made me reappreciate the small moments of my high school life. Suddenly, in the last week of school, realizing that all of these relationships and experiences would be gone or different than they currently are made me suddenly wish I could rewind and, forgive my cliche, but savor them that much more. So, I hope this speech serves as a reminder to you all to actively recognize the small moments that you have in your life. And to practice what I preach, I will now share some of my favorite small experiences at Renaissance that made me love high school and that made me love this class. So first, in WAC, learning how an upside-down urinal is considered art. Cool. Dancing in Mandarin and making fun of the lesson dialogue videos. 你喜欢台球吗? Sophomore year ISAT Olympics. Refusing to say manifest destiny freshman year, and no, I still will not say it correctly. Plumber arriving and saving our class junior year. Dare I say he brought quite the juxtaposition to our classroom. The goated DJ at sophomore year homecoming. My best friend Katie and I not making it to state debate junior year, and so instead going on a spontaneous Disneyland trip, and then getting to have the comeback of a lifetime and win state the next year. The random power outages that just occurred junior year. Getting trolled by Curtis Park that he was dropping out of Renaissance, to which I proceeded to call him something that I can't repeat again on the stand. When we mobilized at the start of senior year against the backpack ban. Proud. Repeatedly reminding Ms. Hansen that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell and not the site at which ATP is synthesized. Like, what? All right. Those random days when the seniors were basically held hostage in the White Cloud Auditorium during iReady testing, where I watched Ryan Duckwall try to escape in a rolling trash can. Seeing all the seniors betray literal all levels of trust and friendship this year and become stalkers for senior assassins. I'm sorry, Maida and Sangha, that I came to your house. Anyway. And then senior sunrise and sunset this year, and so many more. Philosopher and poet Hannah Montana said it best. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. If there's anything that high school has taught me, it's that these little, often unexpected moments end up weaving the fabric of our lives. There won't always be some huge milestone or achieved goal to celebrate like our graduation today. So if we learn to continually have and express gratitude for the smaller moments that are everywhere, we can ensure happiness throughout our lives that is relatively independent of our circumstances. Perhaps even more philosophical than Hannah Montana, our very own wise Mr. Carley once said in an email that I forgot to respond to, without the journey of getting to the next big thing, there's really no point in ever reaching the peak in the first place. So this is my reminder to you all that there is really so much beauty in the ordinary small moments. And if you can take the time to find joy in your day-to-day lives, in the day-to-day journey of a goal and not just the goal itself, that will bring you worlds more fulfillment than anything else could. So to conclude, I just want to thank all of you for making these moments possible. The relationships I've forged here and people I've met have infallibly been the thing I'll remember most from my high school experience. Never have I found a group of people more kind, inclusive, caring, and unique, and all of you have individually contributed to the home here at Renaissance. I will miss you all, even my #1 op, Johnny Van Vliet. Just kidding. Anyway, so as we part ways today and as we all move along our distinct voyage, please remember to take some time to appreciate and look for these moments, because it's crazy the things you don't see if you're not looking for them, and it's crazy what you'll look back on and remember the most. So stop and look every day, everywhere. Thank you. Our final speaker is a student who has been the embodiment of a caring peer, always willing to lend a hand to those in need. Please warmly welcome our very own Marcus de Vera to the stage to deliver his speech, Passion and Failure.
Hello, oh goodness me. I apologize for my voice in advance. I've been straining it for no reason. Hello, Renaissance class of 2024. Before I begin, on behalf of the senior class, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone. To the parents, family, friends that are here in person or online today, thank you for being such a large part in our 4-year journey. From a simple reminder to do homework or your support of your students in all their activities. Thank you. Of course, to all the Renaissance staff, each and every one of you. You all have made a huge impact in helping our school feel like a home and a place to be brilliant, make true friendships, and connect with each other. So thank you. Anyway, we are the generation that entered our first high school year masked, and No. I think I don't want to talk about COVID. So many times our class has been characterized by the freshmen who went through hybrid learning, masks, distancing, and while all of that is true, and that is what we have started and grown from, I don't want that to be what defines us. Each year, each month, week, even each day, I continued to witness and experience more and more of why we are so much more than COVID. The pandemic doesn't define us as a class. Our circumstances will never define us. What we did in response will. So instead, as we venture into the unknown that is our future and face changes and circumstances in work, college, or anything that lies ahead, there are 2 things that I wish to remind you all about, and that's passion and failure. I was once asked, why do you do what you do? And for a while, I didn't have a response to that question. But with the time I've had with my friends, studies, and activities, my response is simply because I loved what I did. My response is because I loved what I did and I was passionate about each thing. When I leaned into that feeling, all the stress felt like it melted away because I truly loved what I was doing. Passion can be found in countless forms, from an activity or experience or a place, or even within the relationships that we decide to form with others. I hope that as we continue to live, that we all can remember to be passionate. We live in a world where we may feel like we need to constantly be reaching for excellence, especially as Renaissance students. And I know that we can push and work incredibly hard to achieve that. That's true. But something that we so often forget and so easily push to the side is to be passionate. As our schedules become filled with our own duties and tasks, we have to remember to do things not only out of obligation, logic, or because someone told us to, but also because we are passionate about it. Part of that as well is to give care to each thing you do within your day. So in each activity and each moment that you choose to put your precious time to, be passionate. From the little interactions like saying hello to writing a speech for a crowd full of people whom you truly respect. Act passionately in each action and activity. Give that action your all and put your heart into the little things within your day, because when you perform, act, study, or speak with heart, that is where excellence happens. That is where some of our best memories will come from. That is where progress is not only seen, but cemented. Not only does passion help us achieve the most we can, but it also just helps us live to the fullest. When we are passionate about the things in our life, we can remember each moment, each little thing, and know without an ounce of regret or any what-ifs, we can truly know that what we did in that moment was the best that we had. When you're passionate, you work hard. And when you do that, know that no opportunity will ever be wasted. The next thing that I find important to consider, and what I hope to remind you of, especially in our future, is failure. There will most likely be a time in your life where you face failure. And if you cross that moment, I hope you embrace it. When a time of mistakes or failures come along, it'll sting. It might feel like a setback, a blow to the ego, sure. It might feel representative of your worth, skill, or talent. But failure doesn't dictate who we are. We should not, and we cannot let failure dictate who we are, because once the emotion has passed, once the frustration or sadness has passed, the moment you decide to continue on despite of, because of, or in spite of how discouraging it feels or how much it hurts, that moment that we stand, that's what defines us. To fail, to adapt, to improve, to continue to fight is what will define us as students and as humans. So for anthropology students, as a CVC, failure creates growth. Failure creates identity. At the end of the day, when we look at the past, something that we will always say is, look how much we've grown. Successes alone didn't create that growth. Growth is the way that we have changed in spite of or because of those failures. And finally, failure helps us learn better than any success can. Failure allows us to learn and improve at a certain task, activity, or subject by helping us recognize what needs to be improved and how to improve it. And all at the same time, failure helps us learn about ourselves. How do we rise above the trials and tribulations, and how have we grown from each failure? So, class of 2024, parents, family, friends, and staff, before I step off my soapbox for tonight, and before you decide whether to remember or whether to forget the things that I've said today, at least hear this. Whenever you have the time, look back at all the mountains you have already climbed. And as you look forward, remember to be passionate and to embrace failure. The mountains that we will climb, no, not just that we will climb, the mountains that we will conquer will not just be because of brilliant decision making, not just because of our intelligence, not purely from strength, but also because of passion and failure. Thank you, and cheers.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kennebrew, Ella, and Marcus, for imparting these wise words of wisdom to us all. In the spirit of gratitude, I'd like to take a few moments to thank everyone who contributed to this wonderful evening, especially to the Renaissance office staff and the Rocky Mountain staff. My thanks to Nikki Thompson and Tammy Schneider for creating and preparing this evening's programs, Crystal Horvath for compiling our entry video, and our entire graduation team for getting all of the details just right. If you have helped in the creation of tonight's program over the last several weeks, please stand and be recognized. I would like to thank and recognize a special staff member this evening who is a key member of our graduation team. He'll be reading our graduates' names later and is experiencing his final Renaissance graduation as he prepares to sail off into the wonderful sunset of retirement. Mr. Wyatt Tustin has spent 14 glorious years helping to make Renaissance what it is today, first as a math teacher and then as an assistant principal. I personally owe him a debt of gratitude for the support he has provided me this year. Will you please join me in thanking and saying a hearty congratulations to Mr. Tustin. I'd like to recognize a few more folks here. So as I call you off, if you'll stand to be recognized, for creating and nurturing and guiding 163 outstanding human beings, parents, will you please stand and be acknowledged? For creating the conditions to allow these fine human beings to be raised by great parents, and for spoiling them rotten at times, grandparents, would you please stand to be honored? Have we caught? I'm also trying to get the blood flowing a little bit, so you're welcome. For providing numerous moments of joy, which often included some kind of ice cream or other treat, as well as wonderful memories, will our booster parents, led by the incomparable Connie Barnes, please stand to be appreciated. I would like to give a heartfelt thank you to all of the school staff who have supported our graduates. Teachers, thank you for imparting so much wisdom and useful information. Classified staff for ensuring that every day functions as it should and all of our needs are met. Counselors for being a willing ear to listen, giving sage advice, and keeping academics at the forefront. It takes so many people all working toward the same goal to get to this moment. Please join me in taking a moment to thank them all. Tonight, we celebrate the accomplishments of the young people before us. They have worked hard to get here, and we are excited to celebrate with them. We will take joy in your accomplishments and are very proud of you, class of 2024. The students seated before you are representative of our entire community. Their backgrounds and stories are varied, but they have come together in pursuit of a highly rigorous college preparatory education here in West Ada, and they have not only survived, they have thrived. We are all excited to celebrate your many, many accomplishments today. Some of those include 66% of this class are graduating with honors, high honors, and highest honors. "65 seniors earned the Workforce Readiness and Career Technical Education Diploma, Seal, and Certificate. The 2021 Idaho State Legislature created this diploma seal to acknowledge how career technical education programs enhance students' high school experience and prepare them to be college and career ready. These students had to meet the following criteria: pass the technical skills assessment, pass the workplace readiness assessment, earn all of their skill stack micro certifications for their pathway or an approved industry certification, and complete a capstone course in one of West Ada's CTE pathways. This class is the third to earn the CTE diploma and certificate. If you have earned this certificate this evening, please stand and be recognized, graduates. That is 70. Seniors recently completed International Baccalaureate exams, and of those students, 24 seniors anticipate receiving the full International Baccalaureate diploma. 36 seniors anticipate receiving the International Baccalaureate Career-Related Program Certificate. If this is you, seniors, please stand and be recognized. Seniors anticipate earning the Associate of Arts in University Studies from the Idaho State University, which they walked across the stage for 2 weeks ago. If this is you, seniors, please stand and be recognized. Let's talk for just a moment about some of your collective accomplishments. Together, you have amassed just over $5.7 million in scholarships. Okay, now wait, it's Renaissance, we have to be exact. You all have earned $5,701,794 in college scholarships. That's higher than I can count. Congratulations. You have earned acceptances into some of the most prestigious universities our country has to offer, including Boise State, the University of Idaho, California State Polytechnic University Pomona, Claremont McKenna College, Carnegie Mellon, University of Utah, Brigham Young University Provo, University of Virginia, Texas A&M, the University of Washington, I'm not done yet, Oregon State, and the University of Nevada, Reno, to name a few. As a class, this year's graduates have engaged in over 3,500 hours of recorded volunteer work this year alone, revived the school carnival, established weekly video announcements, convinced me to add a third dance, and generally contributed to creating a stronger sense of school spirit at Renaissance. You have sat for 753 IB exams and earned an astounding 5,980 college credits. I like to joke that I run a school full of kids smarter than me. Are you starting to see why? As part of the graduation dress, you will see a variety of stoles, cords, and other regalia signifying the accomplishments of the graduates wearing them. In your program, you will find an explanation for each of the regalia items, and it will better help you see why we have such a decorated group sitting in front of us tonight. I would now like to invite Superintendent Dr. Derek Bubb to please come forward to declare and certify our graduates. Dr. Bubb.
I think we're getting close to the reason that you guys are all here. Chairwoman Frazier, Trustee Benetti, in accordance with the laws of the state of Idaho and on behalf of Principal McGordy, our teaching professionals, and the support staff across West Ada School District, it is my honor as Superintendent of Schools to certify that on this 24th day of May, 2024, the graduates seated before you have met all state and local requirements for graduation and are hereby presented to you for the awarding of their high school diplomas. It is both my personal and professional pleasure that I present this year's graduating class of Renaissance High School, class of 2024. Congratulations.
All of those who are participating in our presentation of diplomas, would you please take your places? And would our first row of graduates please rise and prepare to come forward?
Owen Hudson Allen. Timothy Jason Amos. Tracy Lee Amaro. Brooke Anderson. Caitlin Elizabeth Appleby. Indy Kyler Austin. Valeria Michelle Avila Orozco. James Harrison Baker. Riley Nicole Banta. Sandon Akio Barron. Evan Joseph Barlow. Ava Claire Barnes. Camden Charles Barnes. Braxton Jefferson Beasley. Tabitha Lucille Bartolome. Cameron Zachary Beaver. Hannah Jolie Beaver. Nathan Michael Beck. Julia Lynn Benavides. Rose Elizabeth Bennett. Matteo Canali Bertinoli. Alexi Joe Lauren Billieu. Kayla Broadhead. Vanessa Tida Bolapa. Rebecca Eleanor Burlingame Lee. Luis Alejandro Chavez. Leah Rose Chilcote. Sandra Giuliana Ciccarello. Kylie Christine Cobb. Shay Michael Corbell. Haley Page Costello. Luke Ethington Crosby. Jasmine Brooks Crutcher. Marcus Gawain De Vera. Isabella Elaine Deckelman. Lucas Keith Denon. Hayden Henry DeRoja. Kayla Christine Dillman. Amelia Kathleen Dodds. Haley Gwyneth Droz. Ryan Fisher Duckwall. Emron Ramilovich Dursunov. Noah Richard Edgemon. Amelia Jordan Farr. Tristan Jared Beery. Noah Benjamin Seha. Donovan Matthew Ramirez. Aaron James Franks. Maya Aline Fry. Liam Sean Gabbard. Jesus Adrian Chacon Garcia. Ava Suzanne Gardner. Davis Raul Garman. Andrew Michael Finley Gavin. Gabriel Gerbic. Andrew David Gordon. Kanaya Vonmani Gore. Galib Gerbic. Hattie Lynn Gregory. Kaylee Marie Grimm. Ava Marie Gross. Taylin Lou Hammond. Samaria Renee Michelle Hassan. Mustafa Ali Hassoun. Valerie Elizabeth Hermosillo. Ella Sylvia Hessing. Riley Ellis Hildy. Russell Cole Hill. Zachariah Joel Hilty Jones. Richard Joseph Holland. Jaden Lynn Hollingsworth. Emma Catherine Holt. Cody Sawyer Howard. Victor Huang. Faith Michelle Hutchings. Kelby William Quinn. Trey Robert Jennings. Catherine Ann Jonas. Carter Thomas Keynes. Cassandra Dawn Keller. Cassie Marie Kendrick. Sophia Keenaw. Kaylee Ray King. Ethan Wallace Kling. Jason Caleb Coffer. Spencer Blake Larson. Gabriel Patrick Lawrence. Kai Diego Lane. Coleman Hoyten Lee. Henry Joshua Leonard. Brooklyn Dale Lewis. Victoria Annabelle Lopez. Nathan Shamral Lowry. Johnny Lee. Trenton Isaac Macon. Adnan Ali Moksich. Kiana Maite Martin. Dahlia Asha Martinez Michael. Tiana Asia McClinton. Liberty Faith McGuire. Grace Elizabeth McManaman. Aliyah Christine Merrill. Mackenzie Lynn Masenko. Delaney Claire Metcalf. Kosara Mihail Mitova. Ian Lee Morals. Evan Walter Monahan. Zachary Ryan Moss. Dennis Burtich. Natalie Keiko Nakaya. Sydney Marie Nate. Aaron Christopher Hunter Nelson. Kevin Min Win. Lily Win. Merkesoni Karen Nyaminege. Aurelia Tisha Odell. Lisa Marie Ochoa. Q Juan Curtis Park. Andrew Nathan Paternoster. Garion Milton Payne. Ty Tongsa Peterson. Cora Ashby Phelps. Zoe Athiana Phillips. Hannah May Perez Pintor. Lucy May Porter. McKinley K. Priest. Alejandro Curioga. Logan Stephen Ray. Samuel James Redfern. Carson Miles Reed. Cole Edwin Reed. Abigail Marin Richards. Yesenia Tatiana Rojas. Sarah Patricia Rowland. Ethan Manuel Ruiana. Bruce Daniel Salisbury. Julian David Sanchez Diaz. Hannah Carol D. Schmitz. Evan Augustus Schneidau. Daryl Lee Scow. Hannah Eve Scoville. Edmund Sechorovich. Katie Elizabeth Shaw. Annika Kendall Stringer. Caleb Theone Sturgis. Jack Conrad Swanson. Madero Franco Tassi. Jonathan Robert Van Fleet. Alana Ladani Victoriano. Lon Nyak Vo. Brandon Joseph Vu. Taylor Jaden Wald. Grayson Robert Walker. Brooklyn Marie Wall. Anastasia Joy Waters. James Grayson Whipple. Aspen Colette Williams. Noah McKenna Wilson. Savannah Lee Wilcox. Madeline Elizabeth Wilson. Camden Josephine Winters. Natalie Grace Wienya. Maida Zahich. Sanga Zamarai Kamal Puri.
Well, I don't know about you guys, that made me so proud my face hurts. Seniors, would you please rise? Seniors, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you on this 24th day of May, the Renaissance High School graduating class of 2024. For the final time, class dismissed.